Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the class, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the class. All right. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the class. Hello, hello, hello.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
I'm great. I'm great, teacher.
Excellent. Very good. And you, everybody? How are you? How do you feel today? Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, nobody talks. Why? How do you
I can
feel?
complain, and you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Who else? How about you guys? How are you? How do you feel today?
Good morning, teacher. I'm doing great.
Excellent. Very good. I can see some people already with the camera on. Thank you. I'm glad to see you here. The rest of you, camera on. I want to see you guys. It's almost Friday. How do you feel? Everything good? Yes? Oh, I can see Melvin. Hello, Melvin. How are you? I haven't seen you. Oh,
I was sick.
okay.
Mhm.
How do you feel? Do you feel better?
Yes, yeah,
Excellent. Okay, very good.
much better.
Nice.
Mm.
Excellent. Well, everybody, welcome to the class. Thank you so much for being on time. Thank you for the camera on. That's excellent. Now we are going to start with a new topic for today. But do you remember what was the topic that we studied yesterday?
About our childhood.
About what? I'm sorry?
Our childhood.
Yes, we were talking about childhood. We were studying different vocabulary. For example, some toys. Do you remember the vocabulary? Some toys of our childhood.
No quiero existir ya.
Ajá.
Necesito un botón de apagar.
Okay, which toys do you remember? Vocabulary.
Spinning top.
Okay,
Jackstones.
cool. But those, remember, those are games. First of all, remember the toys. For example, the yo-yo. What else? Another toy that you remember?
Rocking horse.
Uh-huh.
Trompo.
Okay.
Animal figures.
Yes. Now, how about the games? Which games do you remember?
Jackstone.
Uh-huh.
Jumping rope.
Jumping rope. Yes.
Hide and seek.
Good.
Jackstone.
Excellent. Very good. So remember, everybody, let's try to review the vocabulary. We need to try to memorize it. Okay. Now, let's start with the class that we have for today. I'm going to start sharing the presentation. Can you see the presentation, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so today is November 9th. This is the class number 5. And, well, let's start with a quick review. Yesterday, we were talking about child memories, and we were discussing different scenarios. We were talking about best friends, favorite toy, games that you played, pets, food, school, all kind of details. So now I want to interview some of you. Remember, we are using simple past. Be careful with the pronunciation of the verbs in past, okay? Let me pick someone. Herman. Hello, Herman. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you, miss?
So far, so good. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
So, Herman, let me ask you, do you remember who was your best friend when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, my first best friend, it was Fernando. I remember, yeah, it's
Fernando.
Fernando. Yeah, it was
Okay.
Fernando.
And is he still your friend or not anymore?
Honestly, I didn't care about him anymore.
Oh, okay. Was
Maybe
he?
instead,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, really.
no, it's
Okay.
okay.
Was he shy or talkative?
Oh, he was talkative.
What
I
else?
remember that we played on his house, and I remember that he always had the best toys ever.
Really?
Yeah, I always thought
What kind
that,
of games?
for example, he had a lot of Lego blocks, and that in that moment, I remember that the Lego block, it was expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Sounds good. Okay, thank you, Herman. Now, can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Mm, Melvin.
Okay, hello, Melvin.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, Melvin, do you remember your favorite toy when you were a child?
Mm, yes, with my neighbors, I play the trompo.
Ah,
Um,
were you good at it?
yes. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. What else? What other games
Mm,
do you play with your friends?
um, I play the Lleva or Willy Ladrón.
Okay.
Um, um, I don't remember. How do you say chibolas?
Ah, your classmate will help you with that. Do you remember, guys, how to say chibolas?
Marbles.
Marbles.
Marvels.
Okay. Now, Melvin said a very interesting word, trompo. How do we say trompo in English?
Spinning top.
Spinning top.
Spin.
Yes. Remember, it was in the vocabulary that we studied yesterday. Okay. Very good. Melvin, pick one of your classmates, please.
Mm, Delgado González.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, Violet. Tell me, do you remember the games that you played with your friends when you were kids?
Yes, teacher, I remember. For example, when I was a child, in my childhood, I played with my neighbors some games, for example, spinning top, marbles, because I have a brother and he is older than me.
Ah,
And always I remember I played with him on the street, I remember.
sounds good. Okay, that sounds like a very good childhood. Okay, can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Okay, let me see. Liz, Yvette.
All right. Hello, Liz.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine, good. And you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Liz, did you have a pet when you were a child?
No, I haven't. When I was a child, I don't have a pet.
Oh, you didn't have a pet, really?
Only when um, 5 or 6 years ago, I have a pet.
Okay. And tell me, what kind of food did you like when you were a kid?
I liked pizza.
Oh, okay. So why? Why do you like pizza?
and
What kind of pizza did you like?
hamburgers. I don't know.
Okay. And what else? Why do you like pizza?
For
Or what kind
example,
of pizza did you
uh,
like? Uh-huh.
for example, the
Supreme pizza, cheese pizza.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. And the cheese and meat and the jam.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Liz, can you pick one of your classmates, please?
Okay. Rosibel.
Thank you. Hello, Rosibel.
Hello.
Rosibel, tell me, what was your favorite subject at the school?
At the school, my favorite subject is a person. Okay. No. Subject.
Subject is like when we are talking about math, science, biology, literature, English. Those are subjects.
My favorite subject was English because since 7th grade, I always I like this subject.
Nice, very good.
I always quise
Wanted?
wanted study this career because I don't I can
You
I can't
couldn't.
yes couldn't
Okay, sounds
because
good.
in this moment I am happy because I am learned I am
That's the
learned
attitude. Very
yes.
good. Nice. Extra point for it. If you say that,
Thank
if
you.
you say your favorite subject was English, that's an extra point for the exam. Okay. So, Rosibel, remember everybody, if we say career, career is something different than major. Major is the ones that when you are studying. Career starts when you start working, okay? For example, if I am at university, I will say, I'm studying a major, okay? But if I'm working, for example, I'm a teacher. I have been a teacher for around 6 years. That means that my career is, I have a career as a teacher for already 6 years. Okay, so career is when you start working. Now, Rosibel, pick someone, please.
Genesis.
Okay, hello, Genesis.
Hi,
How are you?
fine, thanks good.
Genesis, let me ask you, what was your favorite teacher at the school?
My favorite teacher was language teacher.
Okay. Why?
Because he was so gently.
Angry.
No, gently,
Ah,
amable,
okay. Sounds good.
kindly. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, everybody, remember that that is simple past. During the exam, I can ask you questions in simple past. Just remember, everybody, try to give details, okay? The more details you give, sounds good because now I can listen if you are answering correctly or not. Now, any questions so far, everybody, about the simple past? Questions? No? Easy? Yes? Remember, the secret for the simple past is memorizing the verbs. If you memorize the verbs, a piece of cake. If you don't memorize the verbs, so in that case, it will be very difficult to talk in simple past, okay? So be careful with that. Now, let's continue with the topic for today. The topic that we're going to study today is related with the simple past. Okay, so be careful with those verbs, please. Now, can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes?
teacher.
Excellent. I have some questions for you. What is the food that you used to hate when you were kids, but now you like, or now you can say that you love it? What do you think?
I used to
Onions.
hate vegetable, all the vegetable, but now I love it.
Okay, that is like a very common example, right? When we were kids,
Yeah,
I think nobody likes the vegetables, but now we are adults. We love
yeah.
it. I feel it identify with that too. Who else? How about you guys? Another
I used to hate bean soup, but now I love it.
Oh, really? Bean soup. Yeah, that's common in kids too. Very good. What else? Another food that you used to hate, but now you like it?
I used to hate tomato, but now I like it. I'm not into tomato. I don't love it, but I can eat it
Okay.
anyway.
Sounds good. That's a good example. Everyone else?
I used to hate egg fries, but however, now I love it.
Really?
I love it. In the breakfast, I used to eat 2 or 3.
Oh, really?
Yes,
That's
but
interesting.
just in the breakfast.
Okay. I was listening to Sarah too. Sarah, what were you saying?
Yes, I used to hate any kind of soup because I used to think that it was a lot of water to drink. But now I love it.
Oh, sounds good. Do you have a favorite soup?
Maybe chicken
Yeah,
soup.
chicken soup. Okay. And that's just another example. I know a lot of kids that they hate soups. So, but I say just let's wait them for to grow up, right? No, that's good. Good examples. Now think about the second question. What used to be your favorite game when you were kids?
Soccer.
Soccer. Okay, sounds good. Do you practice soccer right now or not anymore?
Sometimes, because
Okay.
now I don't have time. I need to do a lot of things. So
Yeah, I imagine that.
yes, but I started to play when I was 5 years old. I remember that I started to play with my father and my brother. So it was good.
Yeah, nice. Very good. Who else? How about you guys?
Yeah, soccer too.
And do
At
you
school,
still
at home with my neighbors.
nice? Do you still practice soccer?
No, I don't. I used to go to the soccer field every weekend, but now since I started working at weekends, I'm not able to go. But I watch soccer on TV,
The soccer match.
soccer matches. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's a problem. Right now that we are adults, we don't have like a lot of free time, right? Who else?
In my case, I like jumping rope
Jumping
with my
rope.
with my brothers and my sister.
Can you still play that?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
sometimes. Yes.
Nice, excellent. Anyone else? Can you tell me?
I like stop.
Stop. What is that?
Is when you play and put some name, last name, animals, country.
Oh, in English, we know that game like it's categories. In Spanish, we say like stop or bachillerato stop, I think. But in English is categories.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a very
it.
nice game. And do you still play
it? I actually I play with my cousin.
Nice. That's a good idea. I remember some letters were difficult. For example, the letter U. I was like, what?
Yes.
But yeah.
Or O.
Or the letter X. I mean,
Yes.
no way. Sounds good. Excellent. Okay. How about who used to be your best friend? Someone?
My best friend was my cousins.
What is his name?
One of them is Randy, and the other one is was Alberto.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Do they live near to you?
Yes, yes. They live with
Nice.
me.
Sounds good. Excellent. Who else? Anyone else? Do you remember who used to be your best friend?
My best friend was a little girl from the church.
Do you remember the name?
Yes, her name is Lisette.
Is it still your friend or not anymore?
Is my friend, but normal friend, no best friend.
Not your best friend. Okay, sounds good. Anyone else? Do you
In my
remember?
case, my best friend is Samuel.
Okay. Is it still your best friend?
Yeah.
Sounds good. How many years? For how long time have you been best friends?
I don't remember when was the first hello, because all the life I met. So I
So
think
you've been friends for a long time, all your life,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
That's good. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Now, look at these questions. These questions have a verb in common. What is the verb in common?
Used to.
So we are going to talk about it. Look at this one. I have here two houses, the before and after. So what can we say? This house used to be, what do you think?
Old.
This house used to be old, definitely. But now, look.
It's new.
Yeah, what else?
Ugly.
Very good. Yeah, this house used to be ugly, but now?
It's beautiful.
Yes. What else?
I think that in the first image was alone, the house, and then people are living there.
Very good. That's correct. So, what are we going to talk about today? What is the topic?
Used to.
Used to.
Yes. And as in the previous example, how can we use used to? Used to is to talk about things that happened when?
The past.
In the past. But what happens in the present? It doesn't happen anymore. Okay? It's something that you did in the past, but now you are not longer doing that action. For example, some people say, I used to hate vegetables, but today in the present, you don't hate vegetables anymore. That is the characteristic of used to. So what is the structure? The same structure as in simple past. I need the subject. I need the verb used, but the characteristic of this verb is that it's always followed by the preposition to. Okay? So I need to add another verb. That means that the next verb will be always in infinitive. Always and forever. Okay? So here we got some examples. I used to walk more often. I used to play tennis. If I want to say the sentence in negative, how can I say it? What do you think?
I didn't used to.
Very good. Because we are talking in simple past, I need the auxiliary. And the auxiliary is didn't. And what happens if I say didn't? What happens with the verb?
It's in the normal.
In the basic form, no more changes. Okay? I didn't used to drive cars. I didn't used to like sushi. Now, you have to consider this structure because there are three similar verbs. We have used to, we have be used to, that is when we use the verb to be, and we have get used to. Three, but they are totally different according to the meaning. Okay, we are going to be studying the differences between used to be used to, and get used to. So be careful, please. In some scenarios, we are going to change it. We're going to change the structure, but with used to, this is the structure that you need to follow. Is that clear? The structure?
Yes.
Yes? Nice. Okay, let's have some practice, okay? I know that this is maybe a topic that you already know because you already know simple past. So this is going to be like a review with a lot of practice. Now let's start. I have here this exercise. I want you guys to rewrite the sentences using used to. For example, last month, I rode my bicycle to school. Now I don't ride my bicycle to school. That means I did it in the past, but not anymore. What would be the sentence? I used to ride my bicycle to school. How about the number 2? What would be the sentence in the number 2? Look, 10 years ago, I studied Japanese, but now I don't do it anymore. What will be the sentence here? What do you think?
I used to study Japanese.
Very good. Look, I used to study.
Used to study
Japanese. Japanese. But what is the characteristic? That right now, I don't study Japanese anymore. Okay? Now, I need a volunteer for the number 3, please.
I didn't use to exercise.
Okay. What do you think, everybody? Before I didn't do exercise, but now I do. So, is it the sentence correct? I didn't used to exercise.
I think is I didn't used to do exercise.
To do, used to do.
Well, actually both can be possible. Remember that if you are talking about exercising, you can use exercise, you can say to do exercise, or you can use a phrasal verb. Do you remember the phrasal verb to talk about exercising?
Workout.
Very good. So you can use all of these ways. I didn't used to exercise. I didn't used to do exercise, or I didn't used to work out. Very good. Now let's move on to the number 4. In the number 4 says, last year, my classmates didn't study hard. But now he studies hard. So what is the sentence here?
They didn't
Use to do. I didn't. They do. I know.
They didn't use
They
to
didn't use
study
to
hard.
study hard.
Okay, they didn't used to study hard. Everybody, do you agree?
Yes.
Totally, yes, very good. Okay, okay, I can see the chat too. I cannot read the messages out loud, but I'm reading the ones that you send it in the chat. Don't worry. Now, let's scroll down and let's see the next examples. But now I will be asking individually, okay? Let me see. Let me pick someone. Reina Abigail. Hello, Abigail.
Hello, teacher.
Number 5. What will be the sentence in the number 5?
A long time ago, people didn't have electricity. They didn't used to have electricity.
Very good. That's the one. They didn't used to. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Natalie Patricia. Hello, Natalie.
Hello.
Number 6.
Okay, when I was young, I was lazy. I used to be lazy. Now I'm not lazy.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Very good. Let's see. Sophia Margarita. Sophia, number 7, please.
Okay, a long time ago, people didn't have TV. Now people have TV. They didn't used to. Oh, no. They didn't use TV or used to TV.
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, I'm not sure, but yes, maybe I'm wrong. They didn't use to TV.
Didn't used to?
Have
have.
Aha, didn't used to have a TV. Remember that after used to, we always need a verb and infinitive, okay? People didn't used to have a TV. Very good. Now let's see Alexander Enrique. Hello, Alexander.
Hello.
Number 8. Go ahead.
Hey, when Sarah has younger, she was short. Now Sarah is tall. She used to was younger. No.
B.
She
She
used to
be?
Ah,
she used to be
to be.
she used to be?
younger.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
No. Short.
Yes. Look at this one. Be careful with this because in this case, I have the verb to be. The verb to be in past is was. But remember that when we are using used to, the next verb is in infinitive. What is the infinitive form of the verb was?
Be.
Be.
Oh,
And in this case, I'm talking about short. I'm saying that when she was younger, she was very short. But what happens in the present? Is she short or not anymore?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Now she is tall.
Tall.
Exactly. In that case, we say, she used to be short, but not anymore. Now she is tall. Is it clear, everyone? The structure for used to?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
And the sentence for the subject was they or he?
In the number?
4.
4. Well, it
Um,
says my classmate, so it's in singular. We can say he.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
He didn't study hard, so he didn't used to study hard. So if you see, everybody, the structure for used to, it's pretty simple, right? Just remember those activities that we used to do, those activities that we did in the past, but now in the present is different, okay? Now, let's go back to the presentation and let's see some other example. Look at this one. I have this guy, his name is Martin. 15 years ago, he won the lottery, okay? So look at the first picture. The first picture is 15 years ago. He won the lottery. He had a lot of money, okay? But now in the present is different, okay? His lifestyle has changed a lot, okay? So now let's complete the sentences using used to or didn't used to. So what happens to him? For example, he used to drink cognac. You know, that is like a very expensive drink. And look, he used to drink it every day. But what happens now? Today, he only drinks
Tea.
tea. Now, we are using a sentence in simple past, and the next sentence is in
Present.
simple present. And because I'm talking in third person, look, what do I need to do?
S.
We need to add the letter S. Exactly. Now, I have here different sentences. I want you to complete the sentences using some of these verbs. So, for example, in the number 2, what will be the sentence? He
used to have a lot
He
of
used to have a lot of money.
Okay, he used to have a lot of money, but now he
It's very poor.
He is.
Ah, but now
Very poor.
he is very poor. So imagine everybody, when you won the lottery, please use your money in a very good way. What else? Number 3.
He used to smoke.
Smoke.
Okay, he used to smoke every day, but now
He cannot
cannot
afford.
smoke.
He cannot afford such luxuries.
Ah, very good. He cannot afford. What is the meaning of afford?
Have the means to buy it.
Exactly. That means that you don't have more money to pay for those luxuries. That means luxury is something expensive, right? Number 4, what will be the sentence in the number 4? What do you think? Remember, we can use affirmatives and negatives. We can say he used to or he didn't used to.
He didn't used to think about work.
Okay, very good. He didn't used to think about work. That's true. But now what happens?
He needs a
He
job.
needs a job.
Good job. He need or he needs?
Needs.
Good. He needs a job. Very good sentence. Number 5, what do you think?
He used
Used
to
to
travel.
travel.
Around the
He
world.
used to travel around the
The
world.
work.
But you can say sentences in negative. Don't remember. Don't forget it.
He doesn't have.
Okay, he doesn't.
He doesn't have many friends.
But look at much these days. What else can we say? He doesn't much these days.
No, I confused the next
He's
sentences.
Okay.
He borrow.
He borrows much these days.
Oh, he think.
He
He think much these days.
He thinks. Okay.
He think.
Actually, in this case, we can use the same verb and we can say he doesn't travel much these days. So in the past, he used to do that. He used to travel a lot. He used to travel around the world. But now that he doesn't have more money, he doesn't travel much these days. How about the number 6? A lot of women.
He used to have
date.
a lot of.
He used to have or he used to date?
Date, I think.
Date? Yes, he used to date. Sounds like much better. And nowadays?
Doesn't have. He doesn't have.
He doesn't have many friends. That's pretty sad. Okay, number 6. He
Used to lend.
Okay. He used to lend a lot of money to his friends. What is the meaning of lend?
Prestar. Prestar.
This is like give money expecting that your friends give the money back later. Now it says he used to lend a lot of money to his friends, but now he,
Borrows.
yes,
Borrow.
he borrows. So look at the difference. Lend, because if you look for the translation is similar. But remember, lend is when you give money to someone, expecting that they give you the money back later. But borrow is when you ask for money and you say, hey, can you please borrow me $5, $20? I will pay you later. That is the difference. So if I go to the bank, they will borrow or they will lend money?
Lend.
They will
Lend.
lend, exactly, because they are the ones who give the money. Understood the difference? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Easy or difficult, everybody, to talk using used to? Easy? Yes?
It's easy.
Pretty much. Excellent. Very good. Now, let's continue practicing. And now we're going to have a very easy listening practice. Please, everybody, keep the microphones off. I have here a conversation. You just need to answer the correct, well, all the questions with the correct answer, okay? Answer in your notebooks, and then we are going to see if your answers are correct or not. Pay a lot of attention. Here we go.
Do. Conversation 1.
Do you play sports?
I used to play sports in high school.
Yeah, I used to play sports too.
Why did you stop?
No time, I guess.
Yeah, I used to have so much free time.
Me too. I miss those days.
Conversation 2.
Do you speak French?
I speak it a little. I used to use it all the time, but not anymore.
Really? Why is that?
Well, I used to work for a French company, and then I changed jobs.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Conversation 3.
Are you coming to the party?
No, I have to work.
Work? What happened? You used to never miss a party.
True, but I also didn't used to have a stressful job.
Yeah, and you used to be poor, but you were fun.
Yeah, I used to be fun. Conversation 4.
Hey, you used to have a Spanish coworker, right?
Yeah, Maria, but she moved.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, I really miss working with her.
Yeah, I liked her a lot. She used to always make me laugh.
I know. We used to have such fun together.
Could you listen to the audio, everybody?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Do you have the answers?
Yes.
Or do you want to listen it again? Yes, do you have the answers?
I have, yes.
Excellent. Okay, let's find it out what the answers are. Look at the first one. It says, why did they stop playing sports?
No time.
Mm-hmm. No time or no money?
No time.
Time.
No time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Totally. Very good. Now, how about the number 2? Can you see what I'm sharing, everybody?
No.
Okay, give me a second. Hey, what's going on? How about now? Can you see what I'm sharing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, we say that in the first one is because no more time. If you pick this one, that's the correct. Excellent. Number 2, where did she use French?
At work.
At work.
At work.
At work. At work.
Perfect. That's correct. She used to have parties or be fun.
Be fun.
Be fun.
Be fun. That's correct. Very good job. Number 4. She used to
Speak Spanish at work.
Speak Spanish at work.
speak Spanish at work. Are you sure?
Have a friend from Spain.
Okay, some people say A, some people say B. What do you think, everybody?
They were talking about Maria.
So, remember, the girl that is speaking used to speak Spanish at work or used to have a friend from Spain.
Speak Spanish at work.
Are you sure?
Have a friend from Spain.
I said letter B, but I don't know.
Okay, do you want to listen to the last conversation? Only the last one?
Yes.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, microphones off, please. We are going to listen to only the conversation number 4. Pay attention.
Let's do. Conversation 4.
Hey, you used to have a Spanish coworker, right?
Yeah, Maria, but she moved.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, I really miss working with her.
Yeah, I liked her a lot. She used to always make me laugh.
I know. We used to have such fun together.
So, when we say she, we are talking about the speaker, the woman that is talking in the conversation. So the woman that is talking in the conversation used to speak in Spanish or used to have a friend from Spain.
Speak Spanish.
Have a friend.
Have a friend from
Have a
Spain.
friend.
Have a friend.
Well, what is your final answer, everybody? A or B?
B.
B. B. That is the correct one. Remember, we are talking about the speaker, the woman that is talking in the conversation. She didn't used to speak Spanish at work. No, she said that she used to have a friend, a coworker from Spain, but what happens to her friend? She moved. And that's why she said that she missed her and that it's not the same without her. So that's the correct answer. Okay, how many correct answers did you have?
3.
3?
4.
4?
4.
Excellent. Very
4.
good. So far, so good. Excellent. Okay, we already practiced grammar and listening. What do we need to practice now?
Speaking.
Absolutely. Very good. So we're going to talk about you. I want you guys to talk about how your lifestyle used to be and how it changed or how different is now. I want you to talk about you using used to or in negative, didn't used to. So you have to try to remember when you were younger. So if you are 20, try to remember when you were a teenager. If you are 30, you can remember when you were 20 or a teenager. It's up to you. Just try to remember when you were younger, okay? Tell us sentences using used to or didn't used to. Tell us and compare how your life is different. You can identify if your lifestyle is better than before or not, okay? So for example, you can say, well, when I was younger, I didn't used to work out, but now I go to the gym every day. So the lifestyle is different, yes or no?
Yes.
Totally.
Totally.
The lifestyle improves or got worse?
Improve.
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 Exactly. So, or the opposite, you can say, well, when I was younger, I used to read a lot of books, but now I don't do it anymore. I like to watch TV. The lifestyle's different? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. For good or for bad? Well, in that case, if you stop reading, maybe it's something a little bit negative. Now, important. When your classmate is giving details about the changes, you have to ask follow-up questions. What is the characteristic of the follow-up questions? Do you remember? No? Yes?
I don't
Ask
remember.
when we ask more details about what our partner is saying or more information, when we ask for more information.
Exactly. Follow-up questions is when you continue asking to your classmates questions related to the topic. For example, imagine that your classmate says, well, I used to work out, and suddenly I ask, did you go to the cinema? Or did you used to go to the cinema? Does it, this sentence is a follow-up question? Yes or no?
No.
No.
Not really, because I'm talking about working out and suddenly you're talking about cinema. Is that has a connection or not?
No.
Not really. So when I say follow-up questions, is because you are asking questions that are related to the information that your classmate is saying. Okay? So everybody, if you want to ask correct follow-up questions, you need to pay attention to your classmates. If you don't listen to your classmates' information, you won't be able to ask accurate questions. Understood? Yes? Is that clear?
Yes.
Excellent. Any questions before going to the breaking rooms?
If I want to say, and I used to eat churritos, could I say snacks or
Snacks.
okay?
Yes. I used to eat snacks. If you say churros, that sounds like the dessert that we eat from the carnivals, do you know? The ones that has chocolate and those things. So that is different. If you are talking about jalapeños, tortillitas, those are snacks. Okay? Very
Thank
good.
you.
Excellent. Okay, everybody, I sent the instructions on WhatsApp's groups. Right now, let's go to the breaking rooms. Please remember, if your classmate said a sentence that is not so correct, so tell them, try to correct them and help each other. As I said yesterday, we need to pretend that these speaking activities are like the speaking evaluations, okay? So we need to try to do our best. No Spanish, please. And don't forget to ask questions.
Teacher, I
Ready?
have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Before, yes, what is the correct word? Beet or beetroot? Like the vegetable bowl, the purple bowl?
Which one?
It's a vegetable. It's
Remolacha.
like a bowl.
Oh, la remolacha.
What is the
Beet.
correct word? Beet or beetroot?
Actually, both are correct, but the most common one is just beet.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, everybody, let's go to work.
Hello.
Okay, when I was younger, I used to eat snacks, or when I was uh, 17 or 18 years old, I used to drink alcohol. But right now, I like to eat healthy, and I love to do workout, and it's a different lifestyle. But right now, I'm conscious about this topic, and I want to be a healthy person. And I know it's very important if you care your food or your body, and that's it.
Why did you decide to be healthy?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Why did you decide to be healthy?
I didn't understood. What is your question?
Why did you decide to be healthy?
Because I know it's very important for your health.
Okay, good.
Everybody, ask her follow-up questions. Everybody has to ask.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about. I don't have asked for you, but now I can ask. I can say for my, I don't know, random. Okay, I'm gonna talk about what I used to didn't like when I was younger. Okay, when I was younger, I didn't used to like sushi, but now I like sushi. For me, it's very yummy. Can you hear me?
Yes, we could.
Okay, ask me a question about my
Why didn't you like it, the sushi?
what?
Why didn't you like it, the sushi?
I don't know, because when I was younger, I didn't like, because I think I thought it was or it were. Explain it. How I can say where
was.
or okay. I thought it was so I didn't like it, but now I think it's yummy and I like a lot. For sure.
Okay.
What about you, Walter Josue?
Oh, I don't know.
But now I'm trying to do it at least 2 times, twice a week. I used to go to run or to the gym. And let me see. When I was younger, I didn't used to watch TV shows because I didn't like. But now I like to watch a lot of TV shows. And I think that's it.
Okay.
In my case, when I was a kid, I used to play soccer soccer with my friend every day, but right now I don't play because my friend works all day. I remember I used to do exercise, but right now I prefer I eat junk food. um, um, so I remember I used to eat the snacks, but uh, right now I eat vegetables in my food. Mm, I remember I didn't used to watch TV, but with my mom, I in this moment I watch series. Mm, I don't remember.
This way you used to work out, right?
Hmm?
Who will next, or can I?
No, go ahead.
Ask him questions, everybody. Remember, we need to ask follow-up questions to him.
Melvin, what used to be your favorite part when you play with your friends?
My favorite park. I remember when I was a kid with my friends went to when my I don't remember next neighborhood because in my neighbor didn't have park.
Play with your neighbors in a park out of your neighbor.
Repeat, please.
Do you used to play with your friends in another neighbor?
Yes. I have when I was a kid, I have a lot of friends, but right now, I have 5 friends.
But you still playing soccer?
Sometimes because my friends works every day.
Okay.
When you was a kid, did you used to live with your parents or a member of your family?
Mm, I used to play with my cousin, with my friends.
Maybe you can Violeta, sorry. It's
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't do it anymore. And I miss those days. Yeah. What
I think
about you? Did you like sleep in afternoon or not, guys? Like,
I used to sleep in the afternoon, but now I don't have a lot of time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, when I was a child, yes, but now, no.
Yeah, we don't have any time. Yeah,
Exactly.
nowadays we have to study and work.
yeah. In my case, if I have a little time in the afternoon, the meal day, if I fall asleep, I can sleep in the night later, and that was
Really?
hard. Yeah,
That
that
happened
happened.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, it's a big problem because if I know sleep in the night, I always play video games until the
Midnight.
yeah, more than well 2 a.m. 3 a.m.
Wow.
and then later in the next day, that's the big problem, right? Because we need to start to do a different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And what else?
what else can we talk? Well, also when I was younger, I used to go to the restaurant a lot with my daddy, but nowadays I can because he left. So he lived in another country. So I miss those days too, like when I used to go with my daddy and my mom. It was I had a good memories about that, going out with your father and your mother.
uh,
And yeah.
that was a good
What
moment.
about you? Do you go out with your parents, like with your father or your mom?
Yeah. I remember when I was a child,
Yeah.
when I was young. Always in the night, my dad came to the work,
Yeah.
and maybe 1 or 2 days a week, he told us uh, uh, um, we need, we used to go to the park in the night and play with skateboard or with the stuff of the park,
Yeah.
like where is I forget what the name, columpio, something like that, uh, and that, and later my dad bought us a milkshake or something like that. That was pretty
Oh.
memories that I have.
Well, what about you, Jocelyn? Do you have a good memories with your fathers when you were a kid?
Yes, of course. When I was a child, I
Yeah.
remember that I used to go out with them and with my brothers as well. I live in Santa Ana, so on the weekend, we used to go to San Salvador to
Wow.
places, to game places, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, so it was exciting and funny.
Yeah. That's good. What about you, Herman? Did you go out with your parents?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to go with my parents to the church,
Yeah.
and then we used to go to buy some kind of food that I like, or some ice cream, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
that was a good moment.
memory. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
memory.
that's great. What about
Yeah.
you, Franklin Cornejo? Did you go out with your parents when you were a kid?
Oh yeah, when I was a child, I remember
Why nobody is talking?
We finished, teacher.
I mean, there is not a limit, everybody. You could invent more sentences. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back to the main room.
Okay.
Time's up. Let's go back to the main room, everybody. Time's up. All right. Let's see, everybody. Time's up. Well, let's wait for everybody. Some of them are still in the breakout rooms. Let's wait for them. Okay. How was the practice? Easy? Difficult? More or less?
Was
great.
very easy.
Okay, sounds good. Did your classmate ask follow-up questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you sure? I
Yes.
was listening to some groups. In some groups, they weren't asking follow-up questions. Be careful, everyone. Remember that when we go to the breaking rooms, the idea is to have a conversation. When you are having a conversation with your friends, do you ask questions when he or she is talking?
Yes.
Absolutely. Imagine that your friends say, hey, I bought something. And you are like, okay, my turn. I went to the supermarket. That's the way that we talk to a friend? No, we say, really, what did you buy? Tell me, where did you buy it? How much it cost? Can I see it? Why did you buy it? So, and we start asking a lot of questions. So that's the idea when you go to the breaking rooms. But I was listening to some groups that your classmates said, yes, I used to hate vegetables, but now I love them. I eat vegetables every day. And the classmates were like, okay, my turn. Who's next? And no, guys, come on. We are intermediate. We are not basic anymore. So we need to try to speak a lot. Now, another observation, try to give details. Because sometimes it's like, we finished. Okay, but I mean, we still have time, so you can say more sentences. I know that everybody already finished, but you can say, okay, I will say another sentence. Perfect, and let's start again. I was listening to some groups that they finished, but they say, okay, again, I will say another sentence, and they were asking more questions. That's the idea, because what I need in this level is that you speak, okay? And I know that 5 minutes is not enough. We need to talk a lot, okay? So please be careful with that. Now, observations. I was listening to some curious sentences. Let's see. You are going to help me to decide if the sentences are correct or not. For example, let's see. Can you see what I'm sharing?
No.
Not right now.
Oh my gosh. How about now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, look, it says, I didn't understood. Is that correct?
No.
Observation for
Understand.
The
Understand.
correct one is,
Was
I
my wrong.
didn't
Understand.
Understand.
remember, when we have the auxiliary, the verb is in the base form. No more changes. I started to do workout. Is that correct?
started to work out.
You start to work out.
In this case, the verb is workout. So the verb do, we don't need it. In the night?
at night.
At night.
Night.
Prepositions. Columpio, that is Spanish. In the exam, that is 1 point less. So how can I say columpio? Swing.
Swim.
Okay, swing. Please, everybody, during the exam, if you forgot the word, if you don't remember, or if you just don't know how to say it, don't say it, okay? Change the idea or explain. For example, imagine, I don't know how to say columpio. I can say, well, when I was in the park, there are some games there, mechanic game. So I was playing there. So I didn't say the word, but I tried to explain it. That's what I need, but don't say it in Spanish, okay? Never, ever. Okay? Understood?
Yes.
Cool.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, now I will interview you. I have here some dice and we're going to play the game, okay? I have here different questions, look. And I'm going to interview you according to the numbers. So I need a volunteer who wants to try first. Someone brave. Do I have a
Me.
volunteer? Who say me?
Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie. Okay, Jamie, let's see. 2 and 4. Okay, I have 2 and 4. Ask any questions. Okay, everybody, ask Jamie a question using used to. What can you ask her?
Did you used to have a favorite cartoon?
That's a very good question. Thank you. Okay, Jamie?
Can you repeat it again? Did you
Did
What
you
is the
used to have a favorite cartoon?
Yes, I did. My favorite cartoons was I remember when I was a child and these holidays, I remember I watched holidays cartoons in channel 4, fourth channel. I don't know. But I remember for this holidays, but I used to watch Heidi or Los Picapiedras.
The Flintstones?
Sorry?
The Flintstones. That is Los Picapiedras in English. The Flintstones.
Flintstone. Okay, thank you. Okay, I used to watch the Flintstone and Mi Bella Genio as well. And that's it.
Okay, everybody, can you ask her follow-up questions?
How many hours did you watch those cartoons?
Okay, maybe 1 or 2 hours per day.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Okay, Jamie, pick one of your classmates, please.
Okay, let me see. Melvin Rivas Najarro.
Thank you. Hello, Melvin.
Hello.
Melvin, you have 5 and 6. Okay, let's see. 5 and 6. This is your question. Look at this one. How did people used to get the news in the past? Think about some years ago. How did people used to get their news?
My mom, for example. My mom's she watched
She used to
I used to I used to watch news with my mom when I was a kid.
How did you watch the news?
I don't remember.
On Facebook?
No,
Or-
on TV. On TV because I don't have Facebook. I didn't have Facebook. I didn't have Facebook.
So everybody, what else? Do you remember how people used to get their news? Because nowadays we just open social networks and there we can find out all the news. But some years ago when we didn't use the social networks,
No, the people
Newspapers.
used to buy the newspaper.
Newspaper, yes. Did you used to read the newspaper some years ago?
In my case, no.
No? And the rest of you, everybody, have you ever bought the newspaper? Yes.
Yes,
I used to like to read. I used to like to read the comic sections.
Ah, yeah, me too. That's a good one. Okay, Melvin, pick someone, please.
Mm, Germán.
Thank you. Hello, Herman.
Hello, teacher.
All right, look at this one. Oh, look at this. I'm reading the chat, and in the chat says Telegram. Ah, okay, yes. Some years ago, we received the news through a telegrams. That's true. Okay, Herman. 3 and 6. Okay, we got 3 and 6. Ask any question. Everybody, ask a question to Herman, please. Using used to. Ah, come on.
No question, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, if they don't ask, I will. But guys, come on. Intermediate level, you need to talk.
Did you used to have a girlfriend?
Ooh. Herman.
I know where this is going, and I prefer than ask those questions.
Ah, come on. Think
No,
about
I
when
used
when
to,
you were a teenager.
yeah, I used to have a girlfriend when I was 15 years old.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
was she a good girlfriend or was she toxic girlfriend?
Exactly. She was a toxic.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Everybody, follow-up questions. Come on. I need the details.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, did you used to have high five?
What is that?
Hey, man.
Oh my God, high
I
five!
feel
It's
I
a
feel
social
old.
network.
I feel so old, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't have idea.
So Herman, you don't know
What?
what
Oh my
was?
God,
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
MySpace. Ah, damn.
Okay, hold on.
You still a bit.
So Herman, for real, you don't know what hi-fi is?
It's like a email social network or something like that. No.
Yes, it's a
1
social
point
network.
less for Herman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Herman, hi-fi was the Facebook
Yeah.
some years ago, okay? It was huge. I mean, hi-fi was something amazing. Yeah.
High five
Oh my
was
God.
our network.
Yes, it was for the old school. If you are more than 30 or if you are in your 30s, you use hi-fi. Don't say no, okay? So,
Was the first network, social networks, right? Like with Hotmail.
yeah, that's true. Well, before hi-fi, there was like MySpace.
Yeah.
But talking about MySpace is for even older. Okay, so yeah.
Thank you.
I lost
Thank you.
my profile.
You had it? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you use a hi-fi, if you use MySpace, check your knees, okay? Go to the doctor, take your vitamins. Okay? Now, Herman, pick someone. Pick one of your classmates.
Neddy.
Who?
Wendy.
Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Wendy,
Hello, teacher.
are you there? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, Wendy, let's see. 2 and 2. So your question is, how did people used to travel in the past before airplanes and limousines? How did people used to travel?
I don't know. I think the people used to travel by train
By
or
train?
something like that, I think.
And imagine if I want to travel to Europe from America.
Um, I don't know. I think
Horse.
cards.
Horse.
Boat.
Ah, boat. Yes. So remember that some years ago we didn't have airplanes. If you want to cross the ocean, the only option was a boat, a ship. Okay.
Wagons. Wait, wagons. Wagons. How do you say wagons? There are people were traveling in wagons with cars.
Wagons.
¿Qué es eso?
What do you mean? Wagons is in a train. The train has different spaces. So that is a wagon, like vagones.
That is
But
probably for the horses. Like, I don't know how to say.
Maybe
Car,
that's what you mean?
But God
Cars
with
is
horses, I don't
similar,
know how to say.
carriage, or cabs. Carriages or cabs. Those are those like similar cars, but they were working with the horses. Yes, that's what you mean?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sending in the chat. Okay, so that is the ones. Okay, everybody. Look, I haven't seen the time. I'm sorry, but we don't have more time, unfortunately. But thank you for the ones that are participating a lot. Remember, everybody, intermediate levels. We need to take advantage of this moment. We need to participate a lot. Not only because participation is evaluated, but because it's the moment to talk. I know that some of you don't have the opportunity to practice English during the day. You maybe don't have friends or anyone else you can talk English with. So you need to take advantage here, the moment in the class, to talk a lot. Understood? Yes?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, we don't have more time. Do you have any questions before leaving?
No.
No questions? Okay, so everybody, this is all for today. Thank you so much for being in the class. Review the vocabulary, please. See you tomorrow, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.